Alright, boys, this is يلا. How's it going, people? And welcome back to the GalacticOz podcast. Lads, I decided, you know what? For the first episode, I'm going to do something Azam hasn't done for like 2 years, wallah. Get Muhammad Afa back and get the whole family back together.
I see that coming at all, bro.
But, so yeah, wallah, boys. How do we feel about Azam going, lads? Anyone miss him yet? Hassan especially?
I miss him.
Of course I miss him, wallah.
بيتبكى بس.
بيتبكى والله. Tease, wallah, tease. The heart
Because
bleeds.
when was the last time you video called him? Today or?
We called him
yesterday, wallah.
We called him yesterday.
Both of you, yeah?
I told him I promise this. As soon as I get to Brunei, I'm calling you. I'll do this every time now.
Wallah. Called him straight away.
You guys love him that much, wallah?
Wallah, of
Yeah,
course.
we do,
What are you saying, bro?
SubhanAllah.
The heart bleeds, wallah, bas.
Alright, boys, خلاص, let's get into it.
انت moved on ولا شنو؟
I moved on a long time ago. Because he chose Hassanin over me, you know what I mean?
Boys, خلاص. We're gonna make it a quick episode. Nothing too long. Just a couple reviews of some games. We didn't review any of the EPL matches from last week. We talked briefly about the Arsenal 2-0 by Hassanin. Did anyone have anything to say about any of the games? We were talking about Man United, Hassanin. Man United versus Brentford.
I was actually surprised. Like a lot of people didn't agree with me when it came to the Saliba red card. Many people thought like it was an actual red card. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a red card, bro.
It was a red card.
It was just
In
the
all
fact that
fairness,
maybe there was an argument to be made because of the distance that was still left to be covered. But
Yeah.
technically, the guy was still.
It was the
the
most
last man.
awara. It was the most awara things.
I know if it's a goal denying opportunity,
he was the
I
last
agree.
man.
But like, how many players can actually score from a distance like that?
He had a fair bit.
He had a fair bit to
like-
cover the distance wise, but he was still.
And he needed to take the shot.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but he'll still go ahead, cause so Saliba is the last player there. You know.
I don't know. It was very questionable to me.
By the way, what do you think is going to happen, Abdullah, with this team? I say 2-0 down at this time, losing a point to Bournemouth out of all teams. In the run to winning the league. How much is this going to affect you guys?
Arsenal were shambles, bro. It's not even the number of players that we're missing going into this Liverpool game. It's more even when we had those players, we weren't really playing that well. So to be this far off now, are we 3 points? We're 3 points behind Liverpool. I think 6 points maybe behind Liverpool, and we play Liverpool tomorrow. City have won their game obviously last night, so it's.
Have some faith, Abdullah, bro. You guys
It's
got
me,
it, man.
yeah.
You guys are on 17, Liverpool's on 21. And you have Villa over you as well.
Have
They've been
faith.
stinking the season
Bro,
up
we've been
anyways.
playing
Have
poorly,
faith. Have
bro.
faith, bro. Have faith.
Mohamed Idris, be quiet. Well, I wasn't talking to you. Bye.
Allah, since you already skipped to
I
the
give
Liverpool,
up.
since you already skipped to the Liverpool next week, tomorrow night, Alas, let's talk about that. What do you think? Predictions, Aikala. What do you think the score is going to be in that game?
I don't know.
What do I want to be, or what do I think will
What do you
happen?
think is going to happen? Because
I think-
Saliba's not there.
I think-
Okay, is Bukayo Saka back?
Nah.
He's not there. Odegaard's not there. And we saw how shambolic that was in the Champions
You're playing
League.
home or away,
Having
you reckon?
Gabriel
Our
Jesus
three
on
best
there.
players at home. Bro, Arsenal are going to lose 3-1, maybe 4-1. That Liverpool team is on fire, bro.
Like, you have no
The
hope.
Liverpool
Adi,
team
you
is
know
on
what?
fire, but Abdullah, you gotta remember this, yeah? I've been watching Liverpool a few times. They don't actually have a goal scoring machine. Like, they don't have one player that actually can
They've got
score
Mohamed
goals.
Salah, they've got Diego Jota.
Not
Diego
enough
Jota's
for
not
Abdullah.
Isn't it?
No.
I don't think that's enough for Allah.
I can Jota's not playing.
The problem is, bro, I
And they
don't
missed
see- I
too
don't
many
see- I
chances.
don't see where the Arsenal goals are going to come from.
Arsenal is not gonna win, maybe, but I think they're gonna draw. Maybe.
Where are we going to score from?
They've got the home advantage.
0-0.
It's like Emirates,
It's going to
bro.
be 0. But my prediction is it's going to be Arsenal. Arsenal's the new Stoke anyways. Well, they are. They play for headers, they're corners. That's what they play.
Nice.
Remember you talking shit about Everton last year?
Nice.
You guys are playing like Arsenal.
Celebrate corners.
Wallahi, corners, throw-ins.
Everybody claps in the
Because
corner.
Everton this year, unbelievable, guys.
What, Arsenal?
Everton.
Everton's fantastic.
Beautiful,
Wallahi.
wallahi.
Last time by Iwobi,
And Dyer?
what Haram killed us last night.
Let's have ESR with the run, والله. Emil Smith row. كده بس.
That was
قلب on
ridiculous,
قلب
bro.
on قلب, والله.
That was ridiculous.
Because I always rated that guy.
What a player.
I don't know why Arsenal even sold him.
Arteta عيان.
But anyways, it's going to be a boring, stinking 0-0 typical Arsenal game, wallahi.
What, you're against Liverpool?
Yep.
You don't think Liverpool is going to win?
Nope.
It's Arsenal.
on,
It's
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Away, it's an away game.
That's my prediction, 0-0.
And it's what, 1 a.m. or something, yeah, as well. Yeah?
It's 3 a.m. tomorrow morning.
It's perfect matching Allah for a 0-0 game, Allah.
You guys actually reckon, wallah?
3:30, from 1 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. It's a 0-0. Allah.
Mohamed, Inter in your Arsenal kit, what do you reckon?
I think we're going to lose, bro. I have no hope, bro. No, I think you're weak. After Real Madrid last week.
Nobody cares about Premier League, Allah.
Yeah, this week, the stinkiest week ever, wallah, this weekend.
For you, it's all else this week, Hassan.
The FBL, everything, bro. FBL, Real Madrid,
We'll get to that.
everything, bro.
I'm obviously, what's your prediction?
To what? To Arsenal game?
Yeah.
They're going to lose, bro.
Come.
I don't know. 3-1, 2-1.
Anything, they just can't get it.
I think we're gonna score. I think we're gonna score a goal.
Min win.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Gabriel.
something
Abdallah Gabriel maybe.
I don't know. والله.
والله مشاكل والله.
خلاص, if that's the case, we'll move on to the Champions League. Boys, everyone watched the Champions League, yeah? All the games.
Most of them.
The Bayern one especially.
That's unbelievable.
Bayern one, and
that was
then
one of the best.
yeah.
That was one of the best Champions League games I've watched in a long time in my life.
Because those two games, Bayern and then Madrid, we'll start with the Bayern one. But the Bayern one, wallahi al-azim, I haven't seen this much of entertaining football in so long, wallahi. It was just a joke, bro.
But you see my message before the game? My message to you before the game?
You said it's the most boring lineup or some shit?
No.
Or some shit?
Yeah, that's a shameful
The
lineup.
names,
wallahi.
yeah,
When I see Bayern Munich versus Barcelona lineup, I didn't even know how to play on the ground. Wallahi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I never heard of how the Barcelona plays. Wallahi. I'll be honest. I didn't
I
know.
don't know
That's
even get
football
like
or that's you not keeping up with football?
I don't know. I watch football every week, wallahi. But Barcelona, the defense, I didn't know who none of them were, wallahi.
Kubasi, ما بعرف شنو.
No, I'll be honest with you. Wallah, I'm on the same. I'm like that as well. Wallah. With especially that midfield.
Yeah, bro.
Besides
Like some
Pedri,
players,
I had no idea.
Barcelona starting 11, there's some names I didn't know how they were, wallahi.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
all the young boys.
Yeah,
And
bro.
by the way, I got to give it to them. Wallah,
They're
in that
fantastic,
game,
bro.
in that game,
Once the game started,
I was
it
saying,
great.
I think I was saying Azam this. I got glimpses, wallahi, of the time between Nas Biscuits and Iniesta, the way that they were moving the ball,
Yeah.
all the little passes in against Bayern did, but they made them look so silly, bro. And then we'll get come on to later what they did to
we
Real
can talk
Madrid.
about we can talk about Bayern Munich because the coach's company, they have Michael Olise from Crystal Palace
It was terrible.
and Paulina from Fulham. It's like, what do you expect?
Hey, that
really?
Shabruz defender is actually pretty good, but man.
Yeah.
Wait, was that
From
a foul?
Napoli? Was he from Napoli?
I don't know his name.
Min?
Green guy. Hey, was that a foul? Do you think that was a
I
foul?
think it was a foul.
He's from
I think it was a
Napoli.
foul, bro.
I think it's a foul.
The little nudge?
Yeah.
I think anywhere else on the pitch that would be a foul, but I don't know why he didn't give it there.
He didn't extend his arm. He just put it there.
It's
man.
a nudge,
Nudged him.
but it's
He
enough.
has no intention of playing the ball.
Yeah.
It's literally to get him out of the way.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
a foul for
That
me.
was a bit sinky.
And he changed the game about that.
Yeah.
It did, 100%.
That changed the game a lot.
100%.
And Harry Kane was fantastic, man.
Yeah. I
Wallah,
said that
Harry
to
Kane was
Abdullah
fantastic,
too.
bro.
Harry Kane was Harry Kane.
Wallahi,
No.
Abdullah
Abdullah, he
was
did
fantastic.
so well with what he was giving.
Wallahi, he was fantastic.
Very,
Abdullah.
very well.
Wallahi, he was
I was watching.
He's a
I was
top
watching the
man.
game, Abdullah, and I was thinking, why did you leave Tottenham? Wallah, you could have been a legend there. Because look, the reality is nothing is gonna happen with Bayern Munich,
Wasting
unfortunately.
your time, mush.
Yeah,
They're going to win the league, Bundesliga.
Not
I
the
think they're gonna
Champions
win the
League.
league this year,
They
bro.
win the
Not the
Bundesliga
Champions
before he came to.
No, before him, but with him, he didn't win. They didn't win the Bundesliga.
Yeah, but
he's not coming to win
the Champions League.
Yeah, but he's not coming to win the Bundesliga.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So help.
That
And
team's
I don't
always
know
the
what the recruitment policy in Bayern Munich, but it doesn't look like that, like aiming for anything serious. I don't know.
You rate Elise? Did you rate him?
I did at Crystal Palace.
He's a lazy
And
player,
he's,
bro.
he's playing well. He's playing well in the Bundesliga.
It's like that player Abdullah, والله, the one that wasn't ما كان يلعب امبارح.
I don't know. Going from Crystal Palace to Bayern Munich is a big move, wallah.
بارد مش؟
لا لازم he's acting like that guy والله.
Yeah, والله.
On and off the pitch والله.
Mohammed hates that play so much, Allah. You can't say his name, Allah.
Okay.
Can't say anything in the podcast. Sorry, والله.
عزام make sure you edit this out والله.
Anyway.
Although I spoke in Arabic,
Anyone want to say
And that would be
anything?
jet lagged, wallah. Nothing's gonna be edited today. The whole episode is going to YouTube straight away.
Anyone want to say anything about the main guy, the captain Rafinha? That performance, bro.
because والله it's funny
he's
how
having a season and a half.
at one stage they wanted to get rid of him, bro. That's how sick of him they were.
Yeah.
And now he's produced this.
Guys, he's the best player in the world at the moment. This year.
Bro, he's unstoppable. Like genuinely, when you watch the game, you're scared when he gets the
Yeah.
ball.
Because that finish, that third one, where he just shot it early in the corner, that was up.
That was
He's
class.
a makana, bro.
The one that went between the legs, a bit accidental, but still to get a shot off like that.
Yeah.
You gotta respect him, Allah.
He's on fire, bro.
Anyone want to say anything about the Barca High Line? Playing like Malaysia in United Cup? Wallahi, that's him.
The highest
Oh my
line
God.
in the world, bus.
How are they not getting called out?
They almost did a couple times, but they Harry Kane, they got a couple of goals like the line and shit, didn't they?
Yeah, but then
a joke,
Bayern
bro.
didn't really have runners kidding behind.
Yeah, bro.
That's what
This
it
is what happened to
With
us
the
this
players
morning,
that they
wallah.
have.
It was embarrassing.
Gnabry.
But a couple of big teams Amr in the Champions League, they've been playing like that. If you realize,
But their
I feel
line
like
is ridiculously high.
PSG too. They do that shit too. They play a high line, and then it's just like it becomes a back and forth game. You know, like just counter attacks left. and
They
right.
have the back line
But
is all
it makes-
sprinters, bro.
And for us, it makes the game
Fast
entertaining.
players.
That's how you make the game entertaining.
It does. That's why I said it's one of the most entertaining games I've
Yeah.
seen so far. Because the game was so open. Like anything could have
Compare,
happened.
yeah.
It was just end to end the whole time.
Yeah.
But this is still the ugliest Barcelona team of my lifetime, what I've seen.
Come on, bro. I
Wallahi.
thought they did this.
I
They play
don't
nice
care.
football, but the
I
names
don't care,
are... The
wallahi.
names are...
I don't
The names
care.
aren't
When I think of
massive,
Barcelona
man.
great teams, I think of I don't say
Don't
Bunde
TNA,
or Kunde. It was goofies, wallahi. We love him,
Especially
wallahi.
Kunde, huh?
Wallahi, he's some trashy ass
But
players.
he's a legend, bro. Off the pitch, he's a fantastic person.
Wallahi, bro.
Off the pitch.
You know him
He's-
off the pitch?
What?
Yeah, you know why? Because he's been talking about racism and Gaza, everything, bro. He's a legend, wallah. I love this guy,
What
bro.
about that fashion of his? Allah?
The fashion, I to the taste.
The ugly stuff.
What about the high heels?
You know, I think they banned this now, the new coach.
And Amr's pants that he wears online with
No.
500 pockets.
My
Allah.
pants are
I
fire.
mean, he's a
He's
good
a hundred
person.
percent for high heels, but at the bottom.
Amr-
My pants are fire.
Just add high heels. Allah.
Yeah,
He wears
Amr,
skirts, bro, that guy.
Yeah,
He's a mess.
He's a bit too much.
He's a mess.
He's a mess, wallahi.
He's still a sticky Barcelona team, wallahi.
Amr's pants with
Wallahi,
high heels,
I don't care what anyone says, bro. That's sticky Barcelona team, wallahi.
They're good.
not-
They
it's
can
not,
take on
bro.
anyone
Hassan,
now.
But
if
the
you watch
comments
that
are gonna
game,
come
you
for you,
rate
wallah, I
them.
said.
You just don't know the players. You don't know their names, and you
It's
don't know
Barcelona,
their
bro. I watch
status.
soccer all the time. I actually know Barcelona players, wallahi.
Have you seen Lewandowski?
He was amazing this morning.
أعوذ بالله.
He's been amazing this whole year,
But
but
this is the whole new generation.
Lewandowski,
now,
every
bro.
game now, he can score at least 5, 6, 7 goals if he wants.
even that Bayern team wasn't fully
Yeah.
as either, but
No,
wallahi.
but
That Bayern team wasn't that great.
Did you see that Bayern Munich team when they made the subs? Sane, Coman,
Yeah.
واحد تاني. Bro, it's like a whole elite
Yeah.
team off the bench.
Hey, what's up with Sane, your boy, bro?
An elite team that did
Every
nothing.
coach in the
Yeah,
world
yeah,
benches him.
he's تعبان at the moment. You can't disrespect him.
Every coach benches him
You
eventually.
can't. Every player has some shitty patches in their
This shitty
career.
patch has been going on for too long.
No.
Wallahi has.
Last season
Man
it wasn't
City,
like
bro.
that. Last season in the Champions League, not the season before. He was the top goal scorer.
Oh, Hassi?
It's a top goal scorer for them. He's not playing. They're not playing him.
Yeah, because he's a bum, Amir.
Oh, you're just
He's
hating,
finished,
bro.
bro.
You're
It
hating.
was you yesterday, the first half of live.
This guy come on as a hater. First half it was all tactic stuff. This guy ruined it.
Kid, wallahi.
It wasn't this guy, man.
Abdullah,
It was tactics.
What do you mean? Abdullah saved the game, bro, for you guys.
Abdullah
wallah.
saved the game,
Yeah.
wallahi.
Abdullah.
Abdullah,
I
halftime.
never panicked.
Abdullah, wallahi. Abdullah,
Don't worry, because the coach...
Abdullah,
Abdullah's there.
no, wallahi. Abdullah
No
was good
players on the
yesterday,
bench, no
wallahi.
nothing.
Nah,
Abdullah's there.
Abdullah, when the game is when we're down, he always like
Abdullah,
stands up.
wallahi,
Don Carlo.
his halftime discussion.
Wallah, the pom-poms are going down. Wallah.
حبايبي يا شباب.
When we are down only.
His
Five
half,
problems at the same time, wallahi. Yeah,
wallah.
Full squad, yeah, wallahi.
his halftime discussion was all that was needed, wallahi, to change the whole game, wallahi. What a go, Abdullah, wallahi.
حبيبي.
I like when Amir was talking trash after the goal, wallah.
Yeah, I like that.
Wallah, I love
like
that,
that, I like
wallah.
that.
Guys, you know that man is shit talking that they were doing on the pitch, bro.
I love that,
trash.
Guys,
wallah.
you know when they wounded me when they went in like this,
Yeah.
and he elbowed me, come on, in the chin.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
ground, yeah, it was over me. It was staying all day.
Nah, it was good, wallahi.
This guy doing it.
Nah,
I
it
mean.
deserved. Like in
It's so sad.
that went down, wallah, on that ball before it went in, wallah. God damn,
Hey,
wallahi.
that's how I finish, bro.
That's not it.
It's tough, yeah.
That's how I finish, wallahi.
Exactly.
But that's
And
how
this guy
that's
just
how
hates
tough
this.
bounce.
Yeah.
Wallahi, that's actually how I finish. I rate that finish,
It's like a
bro.
Dimly Park.
Yeah.
The Dimly Park
No,
goal.
wallah, you're a hater, man.
Wallahi, that's how I finish.
He's a hater, wallah. This guy.
Muhammad, that's a good finish, bro.
We had to all like this, or like just waiting for it to
Yeah,
go in,
it
wallah.
took a minute to go in the goal,
Yeah,
wallahi. But it was a tough goal. It was a big goal, wallahi.
big
The goal
goal.
was very hard, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, Yaki.
Nah, wallahi, it was a very tough finish, Amr, wallahi.
Good job, Amr, wallahi. Second half, like, good job, wallahi.
Thank you,
Well done,
Hamid.
wallahi.
So much.
Wallahi, second half.
Can we give the actual hero his flowers or what?
No. I gave him his
Abdullah could,
flowers.
bro.
Abdul could, yeah.
I didn't watch the game, but I heard what you've done, Abdullah could.
I gave him.
Thank you.
I gave him his flowers already,
Huh?
wallahi.
It was fantastic, but it was more Bilal.
That's
Oh my
that's
God.
what you give the
That
flowers.
was the real
Did he
one.
score 2 goals?
Bilal
scored two.
Bilal.
That's
Huh?
two and
Bilal
assisted.
scored one and
Scored one.
assisted two.
So Abdullah didn't score 2. You told me he scored 2.
No, Abdullah scored two.
Okay.
Bilal
scored one.
three
And
goal
Amr scored
contributions.
what he told me, come on.
Yeah, I'm scored
Ah,
that.
that's
scored
5.
No,
That's four, bro.
Bilal scored one and assisted two.
If Abdullah scored 2.
No.
Yeah,
wait.
just stop and be quiet and listen.
Bilal scored one and assisted two. I'm saying he had the most goal contribution.
Yeah, must go
That's what I'm
contribution.
saying.
And Abdullah.
And the
Abdullah.
Galib, on the Galib, on Galib,
Yeah,
on Galib,
and Galib all day.
Thank you,
He
Bilal.
brought the entertainment as well.
But Abdullah,
Abdullah's
Abdullah
clutch.
Okud off the
Clutch,
ball
bro.
was
Made the
phenomenal.
E-tag. He made the E-tag worth it, wallah. The E-tag, wallah.
$10.
$10, wallah. It was very-
The whole day, wallah.
Wallah, that's the-
Nah, bro, Abdullah's clutch, cuz.
Abdullah Okud off the ball was phenomenal, bro. His hustling, wallahi, on that centre back was amazing, wallahi.
He stood up to the
Let's go,
camera.
boys, wallah,
It's
معلش.
fire, wallah. Wallah,
شباب
it's fire.
sorry
Yeah, Has.
Come, sit down.
Yeah, lads, has got a meeting to go to.
well,
Apparently, it's
I'll
more
be
important.
back.
More important than
No,
being
no,
with
he
his
said,
family.
he said no Azam, no party.
More important than being with his family.
Why you talk to him like he's a deadbeat kid and not looking after his kids, wallahi? Huh? That's how you talk to someone that's not looking after their kids.
I said ما تخش عون.
Anyway, wallah, Azam is gonna text me بعدين when he's editing this. He's gonna say, "What the heck are you doing?" We just went from talking about Champions League to talking about our own nations.
I mean, I don't know. Firstly, off the record, I don't know why you went back to last week's Premier League, bro.
No,
I was gonna say
at the
say
start.
that.
Start Champions League or Kharij?
No, because we didn't say what we like. It's a couple comments.
Let's go on, 'cause
I'll be honest with you.
Boys, it's his first episode. Let him do what he
I'll
wants.
be honest with you. I wanted to adjust something about United. Ten Hag, the bold nigga.
Ahmed.
None of you guys knew what he did. You know what he did?
Ahmed,
Do you know what he did?
You're a host.
Do you know what he did? I know.
Now he's turning back to Amr, yeah?
This is all off
Don't bring
camera.
your opinions.
That's why I didn't bring it. But this is off camera. This nigga started Mazraoui as a 6. As a 6.
طريقته يا صاحبي nobody cares about
أقسم
United.
بالله والله I didn't have the chance to say it last week, but خلاص.
He won,
now. Huh?
He won, unfortunately.
Wallah, it was the dumbest decision ever.
I
won it, that's a-
you're taking us back a week back so
Don't
you
worry,
can
don't
speak
worry.
about your boy.
No. Wallah, I wanted to address the Arsenal thing.
Nothing more Amr than that, wallahi.
Anyways, lads, Hassanin has just left us. You know, he had a meeting to go to, whatever. So good. With the Champions League, do you want to speak about what, the Man City بتاعكم in there? The 5-0?
Yeah, but
Complete domination.
Yeah, but complete domination. But look, that's expected from City, especially in the group stage, and particularly when they're coming past teams like Sparta and these other
ضيع زمن والله.
these other teams, because it's more now that since Rodri is out, you know, and De Bruyne his situation is still up in the air. It's how we're gonna be going forward in the Champions League, you know, especially when you get into the final stage. You know, if De Bruyne, obviously we know that Rodri is definitely unavailable, but if De Bruyne can't come back during that stage, it's gonna be interesting to see how we are gonna go forward. You know, we're seeing in the Premier League already, we're scraping for results. A lot of our wins now that are coming as of recent, 1-0. You know, although it's not that we're playing bad, but we're still just struggling to get a solid win. You know.
Yeah.
So in terms of cities so far, how they're going in the Champions League, no surprises there, wallah.
And Hassanin, quickly, with Real Madrid and Dortmund. Anyone else have anything to say about that?
Because I watched the game until it was like 2-0 for Dortmund, and then I switched off the TV and I didn't see what happened.
You didn't watch
after.
the rest?
I couldn't. Wallah. It was disgusting, bro.
That was very ugly at the start.
We were losing 2-0 and I turned off the TV and I said, okay, don't worry about it. And I scored later and it was like 5-0.
That
5-2.
comeback though?
The comeback looks like it was
That
amazing.
comeback
Vinny
was
was
ridiculous.
serious, bro.
Yeah.
He was okay, like when even like from the start of the
he
game.
was doing well. He was actually doing well.
He's amazing.
محمد أيوب Real Madrid fan?
Yeah, والله. Unfortunately, والله شو
Unfortunately.
والله I don't care anymore, والله. To be honest with you, والله. Especially after last year, bro, the Champions League. I don't care, والله.
They'll still do
But
well.
that Mbappé signing, bro, like I actually want to see how it's gonna be, like, you know, are we gonna end the
It's
season?
a signing for free, but you gotta remember
It's
this.
not for
No,
free.
still,
He had
but-
a big signing on bonus.
Yeah, but it's for free. We
They
didn't pay
paid
anything
him
for
the
it.
transfer fee.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Mental,
Yeah,
wallah.
But that, yeah,
That's what
well,
they expected, wallah. And but they're gonna get their money back from the sales merchandise.
I don't expect him to work for the first season, by the way.
I don't expect him to work ever.
Yeah,
He's gonna work.
You want Zidane to come and make it work, mush?
Now somebody has to come back. Wallah. We need Zidane actually. We need
You
for
know
all
what the
these
thing
talented
is, bro, with
players.
Real Madrid though, because there's so many good players around Mbappe. So like with Mbappe is not the star, like the complete star of the show in that team. You know, we're seeing obviously Vinny's run. Especially you commented on how his performance was recently. Who was they playing against?
The Clasico now, the
Dortmund.
Dortmund.
The Dortmund, yeah, against the
yeah.
Dortmund game, yeah.
He's amazing.
So we're seeing how Vinny is coming up now, you know, and then you've got Rodrigo as well on the side that's playing well. So there's not going to be as much focus on Mbappe as obviously there was when he was at PSG, you know. So Mbappe is still expected to do well, but the moments that he's not shining, there's still going to be players like Vinicius and stuff that are producing that quality, bro. The final third. Agree, Mohamed Ava?
yeah,
Agree?
yeah, but still, boss.
So I still think so. I'm saying all that to say that
very
Real
hard,
Madrid,
you know?
Real Madrid will still do well. You know what I mean? It's just whether Mbappe
They're
maybe.
gonna be alright. Like,
Yeah, they're still gonna be alright.
They're gonna be alright.
Yeah, it's just it's a matter of if Mbappe is gonna shine in those moments where it's expected for him to, you know,
Yeah.
to make that kind of performance in the semi-finals,
Yeah.
quarterfinals, final, kida.
And in all big games. That's
All
like
the big
speaking about in the next game now, they're going to have Milan at home, AC Milan in the Champions League.
Yeah, it's a big game.
You confident
but
with that, Allah Hassan?
AC Milan?
AC Milan.
Because I'm confident with anything apart from Man City and Barcelona at the moment.
no, well, bro.
Anyone else can get it.
They're not scary anymore.
AC Milan,
It's a big game though.
Yeah,
right?
it's a big game,
and they have
I understand that. You know,
threats going forward.
AC Milan as well.
What do we have? We don't have more than threats. We have
Dude,
threats
but
and actions.
You know what you guys have? I'll be honest with you. What you guys have? You guys have a one-man team, Allah.
Nah,
That's what it looks like. I think we've all seen it now in against Barca and against Dortmund. If Vinny is not working, nothing in that team is working.
Even Mbappe, like today.
Bellingham has had that patch betahtu where he was going crazy.
But I mean, if you see the game, the Real Madrid, the Clasico, Mbappe was he actually got the ball in the final
and
third.
his finishing
There was
was
actually
fantastic.
chances for him to be there.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that Barcelona's they played good offside traps. Their defensive line was solid. That's actually the only reason why you didn't. You probably think that Mbappe didn't do that well, as well as you expect it to be.
What is the standard? That
He's finishing. He's finishing, but
He's amazing.
If we're saying the standard for an attacker, is just getting in those positions and not putting it away. That is not putting it away.
By the way, to add to your point, your original point, I think that you're gonna make, his finishing was actually not up to par that I thought it should have been for this game particularly. There was chances even when he was caught offside, where we knew he was offside after they blew the whistle, but he missed a couple of those chances as well. Because there were clear chances. There was even chances where, in fairness to some players too, they could have cut it back to him, to Mbappe. There was chances where, like Vinny, he could have cut it to Mbappe in good. They were in good spaces, you know. But I'm saying overall, it was more that the fact that Barcelona's defensive line was solid, because they had a good structure. That was more to to your point than the fact that Mbappe had a shit performance. Mbappe didn't have a shit performance.
Khalas, since we're on the topic of a Clasico, Abdullah, you have anything to say about this?
Do you agree with me, Abdullah, on that point? I don't think Mbappe actually had a shit performance.
Mohammed, I do to an extent, but also for me, if you've seen Barcelona, you know they hold the record for offsides in Europe. They've caught people offside more than anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you know that going into the game as Mbappe, with the pace that Mbappe has, surely he knows not to make runs too early, or like to time his runs a little bit better. Like I expect it from a player that's considered one of the best in the world to deal with that a little bit better. Awal haja. That's the first point. But the second point is I think this game was lost by Carlo Ancelotti, bro. Not allowing his team, not giving the platform to his team to be able to go and compete against Barcelona. Barcelona have been playing so well. For you to not have a 3-man midfield and to play players out of position, your wingers being Camavinga and Jude Bellingham as wingers, that's nuts. And you're pressing the two centre-backs with Mbappe and Vinny, and then if what's their name? The two wingers that you're playing,
Rodrigo
Jude
and
Bellingham. Jude Bellingham and Camavinga. They can't press the fullback plus be the extra man in midfield. Because there's only two midfielders, Tchouameni and Valverde. So I think he's got it all wrong. If he played Tchouameni, Camavinga, and Bellingham in midfield, and then had Valverde as the right winger, like out wide, just like he played a couple of years ago. He used to play in the front three on the right, and then have Mbappe down the middle and Vinny on the right.
I was gonna say I don't agree with them having two strikers up front, them playing with two up front.
It's too much of a sacrifice, bro.
It should be a front three, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
there's one thing.
They're gonna be alright.
At the start of the game, first half, they were doing alright.
Do you think they should play with a front two or front three?
I think Carlo Ancelotti should do whatever he wants to do.
No, like that.
You want him out?
I like the manager. I love him. You know what I mean? I love Ancelotti. I'm not gonna talk shit about him.
Yeah, but we're talking about the structure
because of one game. But anyways,
his change of structure. Do you want to play with
the change cost us the game, obviously. But at the start, like it looked like it was gonna work. You know what I mean? At the start, it did look like it was gonna work.
Vini had one chance where he went, and that's about it. All the Mbappe chances, I don't count them because all of them were offside, bro.
All of them were offside.
Even though
one of them was very tight.
Mbappe. That's Mbappe's fault.
One of them was very tight.
Was it the goal?
The goal, I think it was the goal.
One of the goals.
He scored two that were offside.
Yeah. The first one didn't look like it was offside. The second one was obvious.
I wanted to answer my question, Hassan. Yeah. Which you still haven't answered. Front two, front three. What's your preference?
For Real Madrid?
Yeah.
I prefer front three.
Be front three, bro.
Yeah.
Has to be. If everyone's fit enough, it has to be front three. Anyway, back
and
to
the ball recovery. Stinky today.
Back to Abdullah saying about the running in behind for Mbappe. I don't see one of the best in the world being caught this many times offside. Yeah. Because let's be honest, catching someone in an offside, like an attacker being in an offside position, is by far one of the simplest things. It's one of the most simplest things.
No. It's not a hard thing.
You just need to judge.
But wallahi, it's
on top of that, he has no excuse because he has the pace.
He has the pace.
It's like a Lewandowski or someone.
Tayyip. I was just going to say then. Yeah, that's actually my point that I'm trying to make. This guy is actually very pacey, bro. So it actually makes it harder. You know, when he takes off, for him to be able to control, it's not as easy as someone like Lewandowski, bro. And these guys are, it makes a difference.
That's an excuse.
I'll tell you what, yeah? Lewandowski, Benzema, these type of players, they're actually number 9s. Okay. Not like...
Yeah,
players,
a winger made into a number 9.
Not a winger made into a number 9. Not flexible number 9s. They're actually number 9s, bro. So they actually like mastered this role. So they know how to predict things like what we're talking about.
They know how to position
offside traps. They know how to position themselves. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to this point, there's a big difference to be made when it comes to Mbappe. Because Mbappe, he's pacey. He's used to going down the wing sometimes. Yep. So he doesn't have the level of knowledge. Yes, he is a top class player, but he doesn't have the level of knowledge that it takes to master predicting when to make that run, how to position yourself. These kind of things, they come in with time.
صح.
You know why?
That's my only point.
No, but you know why?
That's my only point.
You know why? You're right.
Wallahi,
You know why I'm off with Mbappe? Because from the moment where he choked the return leg against Borussia Dortmund, I was like, this guy is not that guy, bro. For France, in these tournaments where the defenses are a little bit unorganized because it's international football, he runs amok. Lakin, even Mohamed is saying he's not a number 9. Yes, I agree. But there were moments in this game and in the previous game against Borussia Dortmund where he finds himself on the left and how he used to be. There was a moment where he's running at Kunde and he just kicks it like a awir, bro, and Kunde just puts his body in front of him and takes it off him. Yeah. Bro, it looks like he's in such bad form that even what he's meant to be good at, which is cutting off of the left, is not working out for him. Like nothing is going right. And I feel like he's just in there, in the Real Madrid team, especially when Rodrigo was fit, he was in the way, bro. He was in the way of things. That's what I feel like.
And look, these are even some of the points that
that sounds like a hate speech.
No, you know what, Abdullah?
When I'm watching the game, bro, it feels like he's in the way. He's the problem.
And that was exactly some of the points that people were making before Mbappe came and signed up. How is this structure going to work? Having Vinicius, having Rodrigo, and having him all together at once. Because it ain't going to make sense in terms of structure. I don't want to make sense of positioning. You know, how is Mbappe someone that's not a solid number 9, which is where they were going to put him before they signed him, obviously. They knew they were going to put him there. How is that going to work with having Vinicius and Rodrigo there? You know what I mean? Because there's going to be times where he's just going to want to drift off to the left, want to drift off to the right. The Abdullah guy's just going to tap it across.
I thought it would have worked. I thought it would have worked because of me thinking that Vinny will be more fluid and he can come inside. He might rotate with Mbappe at times, but Vinny is looking more like a traditional winger. He wants to stay on the touchline. He's a traditional
winger, bro.
He wants to stay on the touchline.
And so is Mbappe, bro. He's just more flexible because he has attributes like very good finishing. Certain attributes of number 9s.
But he's not a traditional winger.
But he's not.
He's not a traditional
winger. He is a traditional
winger. When you watch him for France, it's that number 9 role, but he's allowed to do that, whatever, free roaming. So you can see that he picks up positions, right? It's sometimes centrally, sometimes outside. With Vinny, most of the times, and how I've watched him basically in Champions League games, most of the times he's on the touchline. He does not like to come inside unless it's taking on a player, on the ball. But receiving the ball inside or whatever,
coming in, making a run in there.
And back to the point, the running in behind. Any player gets taught this. The type of run that we talk about when we're playing our games in all nations. You time your run with the defender, you go with the defender, and then you peel off. That's what happens in any position. Whether you're a number 9, maybe it's more direct than in behind. Vinny's passes, the ones that he received, they were all within the width of the box. Yeah. So all those passes are centrally. Yeah. So the run is still the same as you are as a winger. You come inside with your defender and you peel off. All he was doing was getting a bit too overly excited, and he would stand a bit like ahead of the line.
But Vinicius as well, when he's taking players on, he doesn't like to go down the line sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't cut in until he gets to actual like the edge of the box in the front third. When he gets deep into the front third, that's when he cuts in. A lot of the times too, he just takes a player and keeps on running down the line. You know?
Khalas. We'll move on, boys, to just one last thing with the Champions League. One more prediction. Arsenal has Inter Milan, Abdullah, away from home. And Mohammed, since you're wearing the Arsenal top today, you're like, hey. What do we reckon, boys? Not next week, it's the week after. Next week, there's no Champions League.
Are they playing home or away?
They're playing away at Inter Milan's ground.
Arsenal, before we speak about Arsenal, let's speak about the Liverpool game. Have we already spoken about that?
No. We're going to get to that.
This game's finished, man. Already, before it even started.
That's Manny? Inter Milan away?
Inter Milan away.
Are we going to have a Saka thing back or?
I don't know.
What is wrong with Saka? Is he an injury?
Yeah, he's injured.
Is that the first time in like 6 years?
Yeah, he's a very small chance to play tonight.
That's crazy.
I realize he gets targeted a lot too, bro.
No, but Saka, even with Saka, bro, Saka and Saliba will be back for that game, I imagine. Yeah. But without Martin Odegaard, we've looked poor, bro.
We look disgusting. Not poor, Allah.
So away to Inter Milan, I don't know. Maybe the Arsenal players will be up for it, and big European game against.
Inter Milan is a dangerous
team. Inter Milan at home is dangerous, bro.
I know, bro.
They're tough one.
Defensively, if we have our first choice back four, I'm not too worried. It's more.
Marcus Thuram is not worried.
Well, I bring Marcus Thuram, Lautaro
Wallahi,
Martinez.
it's not that worrying. Marcus Thuram is even not that worrying.
Thuram, Lautaro Martinez against Ismail Gabriel and Saliba. Bro, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber and Ben White. Come on, bro. It's easy money.
Are we winning?
Huh?
Are we winning?
We're keeping a clean sheet.
Scores. I want to hear scores.
We'll keep a clean sheet.
I want to hear scores.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0.
Arsenal at home.
That clean.
Nah.
At the San Siro.
San Siro now, bro. The atmosphere is crazy. Allah.
You have a better chance of winning 2-0 against Liverpool
I don't think so.
than Inter Milan.
No, against Liverpool,
tough
we're missing
team, bro.
Saka, Odegaard, and Saliba.
Saliba too.
And then 2 of them will be available for Inter Milan.
Is Thomas Partey playing tonight?
Yeah, he will be.
Thomas Partey is playing.
Rice.
Sterling is playing.
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice.
Sterling.
Trossard.
Sterling is playing.
I hope it's not Sterling, wallah, if I'm honest. I hope they put Gabriel Jesus on the right, Kai Havertz up top, and Martinelli.
You know that's not going to happen.
No, he did it in the Champions League. He did it against Shakhtar.
I know.
So if he does that, I think we're better like that because Sterling's stinky, bro.
It's scary, that one, no lie. Anyhow, boys.
You know what? Like, interesting, thinking about it again, Arsenal against Liverpool.
Maybe, come on, that's it.
It's a home game. Well, you never know.
Maybe. No, thinking about that front three and Trossard in the 10 and then Declan Rice and Thomas Partey, I think we might compete. It's my problem is who's going to play with Gabriel? Who you going to bring with Gabriel? That's the problem. I would push Ben White in there with him if it's my choice.
Gabriel?
I'd put Ben White.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben White and Gabriel is what I'd have.
Yeah.
And then
Because you
I
can
don't
kind of
care-
fill in that role.
I don't care even
Tomiyasu?
right back.
Tomiyasu?
Tomiyasu.
والله العظيم تومياسو ده هلوسة gonna go down والله.
Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Honestly.
You know what? I'm going to change my prediction. We're not going to lose to Liverpool. We're going to win 2-0.
Cuz I tell you something, Abdullah.
Cuz, why is the 2-0 for both games? What's going on, cuz?
We're going to win, inshallah, today against Liverpool.
أنت معانا؟
Of course, bro.
You guys think they're gonna play the same team twice?
So
or
we're gonna win,
2-0,
Galactic.
2-0?
We're going to win, bro. I tell you something, Abdullah, yeah? I've seen Liverpool lose this year against Nottingham Forest, a team that everyone's been sleeping on, including myself, until I watched them yesterday. Dangerous team, Allah. Very, very
I
dangerous
was
team.
this close to buying Chris Wood. This close, wallah.
They're-
Wallahi, same here.
Oh
Wallahi.
my God.
They actually know how to play.
Oh,
They actually know how to play.
I'm so annoyed, wallah.
Boys, I made the FPL just for us, you know, so that we don't need to scroll through.
You
To that one.
scroll.
Wallah, I need to scroll so free.
You don't need to search for us. Allah.
Because
How far are you down there?
I just restarted my team.
How many your new team would have done well this week?
I know.
Norwich
Yesterday I had 40 something points.
Yeah.
40 points today?
Yeah.
Because yesterday, with my captain, with most of the team playing, I had 20 only.
Nah, my team think
Yes.
That's what I
bro,
tell you.
I know,
If I actually put effort into this shit,
You bought in Bournemouth Wish, like I told you.
come on, man. And Bemba is my guy. You know who was gonna get 2? Wissa.
Wissa.
Imagine if I had that 2-2. Come on, no lie.
Nah, it doesn't
Bro,
work like that,
mental.
bro. You can't have two players like that from Brentford.
Yeah, you can.
Doesn't work like
The
that.
reason why you're taking Bournemouth over Wissa is because he takes penalties.
Because I took him, I took Ole Watkins, who assisted Kaman, I took Delap, I took Haaland.
The lap scored.
Yeah, I had everyone. That's what I mean. It's actually fire. Anyways, boys,
What a name.
to wrap it up, I thought I'd bring something back. The H2 podcast. We used to end up with a question at the end, some karkava to finish it off.
Because this
Halas?
idea died already.
Nah, this one we had to bring it back.
Let's
Wallahi,
go,
this
let's go.
shit was
I
fun.
support you والله.
Last one, khalas, huh?
I'm gonna do whatever you want today, wallah.
Thank you, Allah. Habibi,
No, but
Habibi, Allah.
One day out. These guys, they're not coming back.
Listen, we're gonna answer that phone. We're gonna say no.
No والله but good one.
This
Boys, khalas.
Not making the same mistake.
Would you rather be stuck in traffic for an hour every day of your life, or have to watch your like the team that you hate the most
Man City.
all their games for the rest of your life? You can't watch any other team but them.
Because we're doing the
The first
traffic.
one's
Me and
already
Hannah are
happening.
doing the traffic already.
This one's already happening, so say 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe.
Okay, 3 hours.
I don't when I was logged in every day. That's
والله I can't stand
Wow, we're
that
doing
traffic.
that every day. Like, damn, that's nothing new.
I can't stand that
This
traffic.
next 3 hours, khalas, Hassan. Since you already,
I'm doing 2 hours already. The 3 is not bad. I'd rather do that.
I'd rather watch the team that I hate the most والله.
What's the team that you hate
I
the
can't do
most?
traffic at all.
Who do you hate the most?
I can't do.
I know mine, like City.
Yeah, do you guys actually hate?
And
What?
you know,
That's
it's not
actually
even
the team that you
it's not
hate?
even a rivalry thing. I just don't like I don't like them, best. Just the way they are, wallah. The headache, yeah.
Got a very good experience.
Personally, I just hate any team that Guardiola coach.
I hate them, wallah. Wallah, I hate them.
They just
Didn't make
boring
sense
to
at
watch,
all,
bro.
والله.
They're irritating, bro.
They're boring to watch, wallah, Muhammad.
Huh? The team that I hate the most, because there's a couple of teams that I really hate, bro.
There's heaps of
A lot
teams,
of
bro.
It's got to be
Heaps of
Arsenal.
teams. لكن
Real Madrid, Arsenal.
هم سيري والله. When you were-
MPL games, all the
MPL every MPL game
Am's not
والله.
playing.
هم سيري عاو. والله as much
this
as
one game,
Am's
guys.
not playing.
as much as I hate watching you play, والله, and play with that team, والله, I still would rather watch every game of him City, والله. What a fucking painful ass.
Nah, wallah, when Am's
Watch.
playing, when Am's good, having a good game.
والله
it's a
even
good
when
time,
Amir's
wallah.
playing, I still hate to watch it, والله.
What
لكن
about Merkelmot, wallah?
what a painful.
What happened to him, anyways?
He went to another team called St. Albans. It's in the same league.
Okay, so it's good.
Anyways,
Yeah,
lads,
wallah.
Thank you guys for watching.
Is that only one question?
This, of course, I'm gonna do one question. It didn't even bust like that. Like, oh, you niggas didn't say anything. Abdullah's quiet for this.
No, just one question.
Don't say anything. I'll leave it.
I'll give you a good question. I'll give you a good question.
I would rather sit in traffic if I'm honest, because then the entertainment is my choice.
Yeah.
Instead of watching a team that I hate.
for 1 hour.
Next question.
Next question.
He's only giving me one question left.
Guys, give us another question, bro.
Nah, the other ones aren't that good, boys.
Let me.
Give us another.
Do it, bro.
Okay. Would you rather always have to sing everything you say or dance every time you walk?
See, that's a good one.
What are you dancing? Don't worry about that.
Mohammed, which one is it?
Adris is ready. Him and Amouri. The duo.
That's a tough question.
Tough question. Come on, Hassan.
I know what Hassan would do.
Yeah, we sing all day.
That's all he does anyway.
That's a good one.
You got a good point. You got a good point. You got a good point. كل حاجة got a good point. والله. He still a good point. Still a good point.
Yep.
حش a good point. ذاته.
That's exactly what I said.
Thank you. Yes, Abdullah. That's all.
This guy's too good at coming in.
What's going on here?
Yeah,
Would you rather sing
His shambles
or
all that.
dance, bro? What do you think?
Oh, that's right. He's doing this. Oh,
I would sing everything I say. I'd rather sing.
I think it took.
I'd rather sing than dance.
yeah, well, I'd rather sing too. Wallahi. No, voices that.
Another next question.
No, we leave the rest.
That was right here, whatever you want.
I'll give you the next question.
I didn't take the piece. Allah.
We leave the question for next time. Listen, anyway, guys, it was very hard for me to bring these people. So just know next week.
Hard at all.
Next week, it might just be me and Abdullah.
If you want us back here,
Oh, you're not here next week?
I'm just gonna see this microphone here myself. How is here, cuz?
Next week, we apologize in advance. There probably won't be an episode.
Look, guys.
I'm being honest, wallahi.
You know what I'm gonna
This
try to
guy's
do?
going.
Yeah.
I might be going into state, and the rest of the niggas, nobody's coming here.
Yeah, we don't know how to set up the cameras.
Yeah, wait.
we don't know how to do this.
For the fans out there, next week, we promise you, we don't promise you, maybe, we're gonna make Azam do a video call from there and record everything by himself. You know what I mean?
The way he's gonna end this podcast is until never, guys. Take care.
Then Azam's gonna record the episode for you from there.
we'll probably-
show you
we
around
won't-
Dubai and stuff.
If anything, we might not record for next week, but I will try to get something midweek. These guys are not gonna do it for me. I know that. Shut up, okay? Shut up. These guys are gonna do it. But you know what? I know some golden people like that have been on this podcast that might actually come through.
Remember, bro, this is family, bro.
Nah, in
Revo,
Rainbow, Yaqub.
We'll be there for you.
We'll always be there for you.
You know that.
You know that one.
Yeah.
No matter what I'm saying.
Yeah?
No matter what, in front of every camera. in front of
Thursday
everything.
night?
I'm technically this
come
podcast is from now.
Done that. Okay, look, done.
Technically, this podcast from now onwards is yours. So you can do whatever you want. You can replace this with 4 people if you want. We're more than happy.
We're poor people anyway. I want to try to act like
Guys, if you guys want to see us back here next week, make sure you comment. Make sure you give us a like.
Yeah.
If you want us back, you know.
Subscribe.
Anyhow, people.
Yeah,
make sure
TikTok and Instagram, we don't want you. Don't watch this football. Why are you even watching our clips? We don't want to. Don't see us, please.
all good.
Leave us alone.
Make sure you guys check us out on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that good stuff. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully next week. If not, the week after.
Or if not, the week after that.
Yalla, that's it.
All my niggas, we intimidated. All my they intimidated. Burn City, we intimidated. Got my young boy, he intimidated. All my shooters, yeah, they really aiming with them cold niggas. We ain't got no patience. Money talks in my conversation. One niggas, they are imitated.
Ask my dogs, we intimidated. Ask my bro, we intimidated. How you poppin', no niggas hating, and I play the hoe to keep it.